Everyone, this is Shay, and today I want to thank you all for watching my last video and listening to me rant about the player base in World of Tanks. Because that game was the stupidest of games I've ever played. And in this one, I kind of don't listen to my advice, and you will see later in the video when that happens. But this is also the best game I've had in this particular tank, which is the Chinese 113. I like this tank because it is a main battle tank. And what do I mean by main battle tank? The main battle tank designation happened after World War II, and it was the balance between armor, speed, and firepower. And on the Chinese tech tree in the World War II column, the 113 fits that billing. It's got a decent rate of fire with its gun. The 122mm gun on this thing fires very quickly. Could shoot its way out of bad situations, and the speed on this thing, it gets up to 50 kilometers per hour. It's able to close distances. You're going to see that later in this video too. And believe it or not, on this map, this is the kind of map that you really wouldn't see that kind of thing out of this style of tank. Because normally fights are at choke points through the duration of the battle and whatnot, but there's a lot of situations that end up creating the situation. And like, and the other thing was the armor. The armor on this thing is pretty good. It's better slightly than most heavy or mediums, but slightly worse than most heavies. But it's adequate for what you need to get around the map and able to influence the battle. Now here I'm protecting my lower plate, which is the weakest point on most tanks, and I'm able to hold and side scrape off this mountain here. I don't have to worry about artillery splashing me to death in this position. So this is a solid place to be in early in a match. I don't have to go out of my way. I just let the other team come to me and make the mistake, like the 705 we had earlier. And that 705, he's now going back there thinking, of, yeah, I'm going to protect, try to shoot over. He's doing what he can with, with the compact heavy and trying to do what he can do. Here, we're just holding position. We don't have to do anything fancy. But as you can see, we lost the middle of the map already. If you could look at the mini map, we got tanks crossing that bridge because our tanks that were defending it are dead. And they're going to be in between both flanks, posing as a problem. And we have more tanks on this side, so the tank that needs to pull from would be our side. Okay, the 110 just pulled out, and we're going to see the 705. He's going to try to make a mad dash, trying to get in position because they're trying to break our hold here. And here he is. He's not in exactly a fast tank to pull that off. He's dead. He threw away his tank, but he was trying to make something happen. The 110 tried something, and here's the reason why they're pushing. We got tanks behind us. Now we have a heavy crossing the gulch there. And the 279E spotted that. Why he's backing up, I really don't know. I don't think he's even damaged. But here we go. We're going to come over, and we end up spotting this SU. It was like, wow. And then the MBT doing covering fire. He hits me for almost 350. Nice gun on a tier 8 medium. Wow. That AMBT, I want one now. I don't have one. Anyways, I'll get one maybe someday. But here, we're going to try to protect the grill, and AMX did not change focus to me whatsoever. He could have hit my lower plate. He focused on killing that grill. He failed to do so. He died. And that's the kind of mistake I do in this tank because I got the speed. I usually go around, I'm overconfident, I got armor, I got good firepower, and I'll run into 4 guns, and next thing I know, I'm erased out of the game. But here I played with um, tempered enthusiasm. Here I'm trying to fight one tank at a time. You know, there we got ammo rack on him and whatnot. He fixed it. He repaired it. Trying to get it again. Didn't get it. No big deal. This is a dead IS-7. He's not even doing anything. I don't know if he gave up or, you know, I don't know what his thinking was, just sitting there taking shots in the side like that. He didn't even look our direction. So, then we're going to go finish off this U-130. I see he's ammo rack. He's not even pointed our way. We finished him off. He was focused on the heavy over here. That's sitting on the hill. I wish the heavy was more focused on the other side, because we had enough tanks to come back to help out over here, because we're going to lose 890 because he stayed up on that hill. I get why people want to go up on that hill, but that hill is where people go to die on this map, especially when they spawn on this side of the map. They camp there, or end up there. I've been there. Very rarely do you pull off the win because you're just fighting too many tanks in the end. And this one here kind of works our favor a little bit the other way around. But you'll see at the end of the game. And here we're pushing the AMBT. When we killed the IS-7 and the SU-130, at that point, we had a choice. We could go help out the flank over there to the 890 line, or go back to where we came from. But I decided to push the MBT because if this tank is left unchecked, he would have got behind all these tanks if I decided to go back to either flank and shoot us in the rear and really make a huge difference. It's got a decent gun on this thing. You saw it hit me. All the damage I've taken is from this tank. He's done 1,100 damage to me. 1,100 damage. And I've blocked that much also from him. You know, he's hit me 6 times. He's only pinned 3 of those hits. But 3 of those hit did 1,100 and I blocked the other 3 for 1,100. It's pretty, you know, it's a pretty solid gun. That's almost enough to kill me out of those 6 shots. So, never sleep on an AMBT, guys. But at that point, when I killed him, I should have went and capped. That's my biggest mistake in this battle. Just shy of 5,000, 4 kills. It's a great game already. It's your 10. But I decided I was going to come help these guys because they're struggling with these 2 tanks here. Because my guys are still sitting there holding, which isn't bad, but we're losing the other flank. So over here, came to clear these guys out, hopefully to get our guns to go deal with the last ones. That was my thought process. And all I did was help them, free them up, and they're all gonna die. They're all dead. They're dead men walking. Think of that Monty Python movie, Dead Man. Oh no, it wasn't Dead Man Walking. It was the Tom Hanks movie. Dead Man Walking. The Green Mile. That's what it was. But oh, the Monty Python was Bring Out Your Dead. Anyways, digressing a little bit here. But I'm rushing back because the other guys, they had the opportunity to potentially cap out. They have the FE 4005, the infamous ship barn, and a 50 TP left, which is a really good tier 9 heavy tank. I'm currently playing that thing because it's on the track and it's kind of fun to play actually. But yeah, remember it was 5-2 a minute ago. It's now 3-2. It's gonna be 2-2. And a lot of things have to happen here for us to win. One, I'm playing peekaboo with the 50 TP. He bounced a shot on me, which I was hoping for. I used my maneuverability and speed, get up this hill as quickly as I can. Got a hit. Now I'm trying to create a bounce, and we got our bounce. We got lucky. Because if he pinned me, I'm dead. Because I just took a hash round from the 4005. Ouch. Yeah, you saw that. He did a lot of damage. But I fire fast. He knows I fire faster, and he knows I can hit him, and he knows I could potentially finish him off here. He goes down the hill. Our tank destroyer missed him. Now it's just 1 versus 1. He just fired. I have the advantage. I got a hit. I reload faster than he does. I fire definitely 2 shots, maybe 3 shots to his one. So the 4005 knew he was done. Game over, 1-0, 7,500 damage, 22 direct hits for 6 kills. That was my best game in the 113. And it's one of my better games recently, and I've been getting a lot of good games where 5,000, 6,000 damage recently. I got some of them saved up for you guys later to watch. And here we made a profit. We used up all of our normal ammunition. We were firing heat rounds in the end there. I'm thinking I might decrease the heat rounds a little bit, but there we go. And I also blocked 1950. So we had a really good round. Anyways, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment what your best game was like. I would love to read through those. Guys, have a great day.